was 2 design concepts, so you could actually choose one. We'll show you. We'll actually do the revisions up to 2 inner pages, and inner pages are like services pages, contact us pages. Each single page has a different design, and we'll show you different designs for them. So that way you actually are 100% sure this is the design you want to go for. Now, if you need a blog, like I said, we'll build you that blog. If you need contact forms, we'll build you up to 3 different contact forms, and that's the basic package. So if you need more contact forms, different contact forms with different contact information that you're trying to collect from your customers, we'll build you those. I'm just saying, the basic one could include all the way up to 3 different contact forms, and the contact form could collect different types of information, right? And then we would include 2 different free plugins. And when I say free plugins, I mean free plugins that are WordPress plugins that are actually paid, but we pay them for you. Like we actually give you a license for them, whether it's for animation, whether it's for collecting emails, sending out newsletters. Maybe you want to track heat maps. So all of that stuff we could help you with. So we give you those plugins, and normally they would cost about $40 each. So that's included in the package. And then we would definitely work on the XML sitemap. That's very important. So search engines understand exactly what you're trying to accomplish with that website. So that's submitting. Like, we don't just build a website, we actually submit a sitemap to Google, to Yahoo, to Bing, and we make sure that all the major search engines understand there's a new website in town, that they need to pay attention about the content, the pictures, the logos, the icons, everything that's there. The fav icon, and that's it. You see where it says B, that's BE. So that's the icon at the top. So whenever someone is browsing, they're able to identify who the brand is and who you are, right? So that's like a little logo on the top of the page right there. Well, whether it's mobile or whether it's actually on a desktop or a laptop. So you're able to identify real quick. If you have several tabs open, you're able to identify which one is this you're on. Now, we're also going to do social media icons. We'll do a branded WordPress login, and that would have your business logo when you log into your WordPress. It's very professional. And of course, all the designs that we have are page responsive. So what that means, if you have a designed page from us, the page should open 100% perfect on a laptop, on a tablet, on a phone, on your computer, on any kind of screen. The website would automatically fit the screen. So it doesn't matter where your customers are opening that website, they're going to be able to see it perfectly fit in terms of design and content and everything. A perfect fit. They'll find it a perfect fit on their device. So that's what a responsive web design means. That's what we do. And then also we're going to work on a homepage slideshow if you want one. A photo gallery, and of course most of us need that, and all the other features as needed. We'll discuss it because we can do any other feature, but that's the basic package, like I said. Now, to build a website design, it's normally 30 to 45 days, but it really depends on the complexity of the site design and how much feedback we get and how many changes that we get. And that's really important. Now, if it's just a small 5 to 10 page website, I mean, we do those in 10 to 14 days really. And this is an example of how the process is actually managed and what to expect once you actually sign up for a website through us. So you first, on day one, we actually speak to you, and we understand your business, and we try to go over the questions I mentioned. Now, once we understand all of that, we actually start coming up with a custom mock-up creation, like a design that's answering all your needs. So whatever you mentioned in the sheet, we're gonna come up with a design like that, and we'll actually work from 2 to 5 days in order for us to put down, logos and pictures and basic content, stuff like that on the website, and make it up and running. So that way, while we're working, we're actually putting the website up and running, and you're able to look at it and say, hey, yeah, this is great, this is not great, we need to change that, we need to do this. And that's important. Now, once you actually approve that, so once it's up and running, you're able to look at it, and that's after just 2 to 5 days. It really depends. We could come up with a design in 2 days and say, hey, here's the design, what do you think about it? Now, once you say, yeah, well, this design is great, we actually start working on a mock-up that will be sent for assessment and approval. So we say, okay, great, so you approved that design, here's what we're going to do, here's the pictures, we added a title or two, and we added the homepage content. What do you think about that? Now, if you actually approve that within just 6 days to 9 days, our team would start working on designing the rest of the website. If it's pictures that's needed, if it's an animation that's required, and then we start integrating the content that we produced. So we produce the content for you, and we just go ahead and insert those. So within 10 to 20 days, that's the total, 10 to 20 days, you should have a complete website that includes content, logo, all of the above. And the last thing would be the assessment and approval, and that's really important. Once you approve that, you're good to go. And that would be it. I mean, that would be exactly it. This is what to expect. It would mostly take at most, 21 days to get the website up and running. Again, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. You could